Okay, we can go ahead and get started. So let's go ahead and start warming up right now. What I'm going to have you do is find yourself a little bit of space and just start moving side to side. So as I'm moving side to side, I'm going to go ahead right now, taking that big step out side to side. I'm going to start up top and just make sure I have good posture. So if we have any forward motion, we want to correct that now. So I'm going to go shoulders back and down, really big and dramatic circles. Good. Loosening up around the neckline. Continue to breathe. Good. Keep that going, keep that going. Big circles back and down. Cool. Okay, so my neck is long, my shoulders are back and down, you have good posture, and we're gonna start incorporating the arms. So now let's go ahead and get that stretch for the back and get some blood flowing through our arms and shoulders as we reach up. Good, we're warming up and stretching out at the same time. Good breathing. Keep that going. Excellent job. Cool, so I'm doing my big old reach up. When I do my big reach up, I'm not reaching forward. I'm trying to go straight up. So I get the stretch through the back. Continue to move. Good breathing. Good, and I'm trying to keep like a good pace going. You don't have to go this fast. You can go faster if you'd like, just because I'm trying to get that body warm. Cool, doing good? Okay, tighten up in the abs. Pop those knees, pull them, pull them. Get those knees up. Good. Abs are tight in case you have a little bit of a lean back. We draw those knees in. You can even hug them in to bring them in tighter. We're moving out for the hip flexor. Continue to breathe. Good. Okay, I'm keeping this going just a few more. Give me about 4 more. And in 4, 3, 2, and 1. My feet are hip width apart. The chest stays up. And I'm going to squat it and lift it. Squat and lift. Good. Okay. So on this one, if you want to get into a deeper squat, that's fine. These are warm-up squats. I'm aware of, as I come down, I'm getting kind of a stretch for my glutes and my low back. I'm warming up my legs. Good. We'll do about 4 more. And in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Modify to regular jumping jacks. I'm like 36 weeks pregnant. I've decided I'm gonna go modified, guys. Look at me. I'm modified. Let's do this. You can do a regular jumping jack. I'm allowing myself to do modified at this point. Let's go. Good, get that leg out there. Get those arms up. Move it out. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Cool, I'm gonna go wide with the legs. I'm kicking back. I'm pulling my arms back. And I got a few things going on here. As my arms pull back, I wanna be aware that I'm like a rowing motion. I'm squeezing the shoulder blades together and warming up that upper back. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull back, get that stretch for the chest, warm up upper back. What's happening with the legs is not just this goofy movement. What I'm doing is I'm getting a stretch for the quad, warming up the hamstring. So keep going. Breathe. Excellent job. Keep that going. Good moving. Okay, couple more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Abs tight. You're dizzy, you look forward and just move arms, or you can go ahead and get that twist. Wake up that core. Stretch out that arm. Feel that stretch where the muscle insertion is around the hip. And we breathe and we go. Let's move. Good. Keep that going. Excellent job. And again, if you get dizzy, just look forward. Okay. Let's go ahead and change it up in 4, 3, 2, and abs tight, kick it out. We're moving out the hip flexor still. We're getting some elongation for that hamstring. Again, abs are tight to protect the back. If you have a little bit of a lean back, Hands wherever you need them for balance. Keep it moving. Excellent job. Good. Your legs could totally get up higher than mine. Keep moving, keep moving. Get that stretch out, get that warm up on. And in 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet about hip width apart or wider, chest stays up. I'm gonna squat it down, I'm gonna lift, and when I lift, I'm popping up on toes. Pop. If you feel like you got ankle issues, you don't have the balance for this, feel free to hold on to something or just do a normal squat. Good. Keep it going. You can't see in the dark corner, but the equipment I'm going to use today are bands and dumbbells, and we have our mat. If you don't have bands, you're gonna be just fine. You don't need them. If you do have them, it does add extra. Okay, modified regular jumping jacks. Let's go. Pop it. Good. Get that jumping jack. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cool. Abs are tight. Hands are right for balance. Circle out for the leg. Take your time. This is about range of motion. I'm not rushing this one. I'm trying to get a really good range of motion in the joint. And again, if you get, you're a little off on balance, you can pat your hands out. Hold on to something if you need to. Cool. So now I got to change my circles. I'm going to start wide and then I draw it on in. And again, this is range of motion. Take your time. Good. And I'm finishing up. Awesome. Abs tight. I'm going to go hands wide for balance. I'm going to swing kick it. You might be able to touch your toe to your hand. That's great. You don't have to though. If not, you're just going to swing that leg side to side. And I like this one. It gets that stretch a little bit more on the outside. It feels good just loosening up. Good job. Breathe it out. Nice swing kicks. Keep it going. Awesome. Okay, you ready? Let's move on. Hands on the hips. I'm gonna go ahead and draw a big circle for my back, loosening up. Okay, if you feel like, man, that's just a good stretch, feel free to hold, or you just keep going in a circle. Take your time. Move those hips in the circle. And we breathe, good. Switch direction of the circle. Breathe. Excellent job. Circling out, feeling that low back loosen up. Okay, you ready? A couple stretches. I'm gonna do a few staggered stretches. I'm gonna aim for the back of my leg. So what I'm gonna do here, so here's my supportive leg, it has a little bend. I'm gonna do your right leg straight, pop toe, and I'm gonna have you reach down or put your hands on the supportive leg. We do not put the hands on the leg that is being stretched. We do not wanna accidentally invert the knee. We do what we call soft knee. We keep that knee where it can easily bend forward. We do not lock it out. Get your stretch, reach on down, a few more seconds. I'll count you down. Breathe deep in and out for 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly up, transition over other side. Again, you could reach down or put your hands on the supportive leg. Nice deep breathing. Get that stretch. I'll count you down in 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly up. I'm gonna go ahead and aim for my back hip flexor. I'm gonna take a step forward and my back leg now is the focus. So I'm gonna bend my knee forward. I'm gonna drive my back hip flexor forward. With that back hip flexor forward and heel down, you can lift that same side arm up to continue to stretch a little bit deeper. Up to you. Good breathing. Cool. Slow release. Switch the legs up, hip flexor. Here we go. Bend the knee, drive that hip flexor forward, same side of the leg, arm can come up, but you don't have to. Little things too, is I'm gonna try and keep my heel on the ground so I do get a stretch in the Achilles and calf of the back leg, but the hip flexor is the most important. Good. Cool, slowly come up, walk it out. If you haven't drinking anything today, you need to grab yourself a little sip of water right now. I just had some right before turning on the class. So if you need to grab it, go ahead, and we're talking about equipment. So today we are going to use, if you have it, bands. So I have two different bands for two different reasons. This right here I find is way better for the legs because they have the little grips in here. Okay, so I'm going to use my fabric band for my legs. If you don't have a fabric band, use traditional band, that is fine. You can use that. Just be aware you kind of have to adjust it once in a while, okay? You don't have to use any bands at all for your legs. I'm going to use my traditional band for when I get to upper body, because this one is just super hard for me to stretch. If all you have is this one, feel free to try to use it, or you can use your dumbbells or body weight. Okay, so let's go ahead and start off, if you have it, the band that you would like to use for your legs. If you don't have it, no stress, you do not need it. So I'm gonna go ahead, and you wanna be careful as you step into your band, okay? If you need to hold on to something, if you need to sit down, we just don't wanna trip, okay? So I'm gonna step into the band, and I'm gonna put it above my knee. Now it goes above my knee. Now, here's my knee. You can see I've got dark pants on, and I'm gonna go just like a couple inches above the knee. The closer I get to the hip, and I'm short, I don't have like much to show you guys, but the closer I got to the hip, the easier it would be. The little bit closer to the knee, the harder it would be. If you have long legs, you wanna make those like tiny little adjustments, totally fine. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start off with a side lunge. Now, we need to talk about the side lunge. Let's go ahead and do a few and just kind of like fill it out. So right now, this is my work leg. Your left leg is going to be the work leg. Your tether leg is your right, okay? So right now, what I want is a straight leg, and I want this knee. Now look, I don't want it wide. I don't want it in. I need it like the knee straight line down to the foot, okay? So my butt is pushing back. My spine is straight. I come down low, and I tap it in. I go side lunge and tap, side lunge and tap. Now, I do this weird thing with my arms, and I find it doing it a lot more now that I'm pregnant, just so that I keep my chest up and I don't end up falling forward with all my extra weight right here, okay? So you could kind of help out with hands out for balance. I'm gonna put my hands here so I keep my chest up and keep my spine in nice alignment. And as I do this right now, you can take it to the next level already. You could go step out, high knee up, step out, high knee up, okay? Go for it. My balance is a little off, so I'm just gonna keep at tapping in, okay? You got it though. Go high knee if you can, do it. I like the high knee because as you see, if you're wearing a band, you're gonna have some resistance you play against, and you're gonna feel it in your glute, okay? Give me a couple more. And then 5, 4, 3, get low, come on, push that butt back, keep that chest up. 2 and 1. Now I'm gonna go ahead and just keep my leg wide. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna separate my toes just a little bit so they're facing the outside. Now, right away, I wanna make sure my spine is stacked. I'm not falling forward. So stack your spine, okay. Now I'm gonna go into this wide squat. My knees push wide. Got it, okay, cool. Let's go, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, keep it up. 4, get low. 3, get those knees wide. Should be at low phase. Your knee should be over about the back of the foot. Last one. Now hang out low. My knees are wide. Now we're gonna get tired and the knees are gonna wanna drop in. You need to actively push that band wide. If you're not wearing a band, you still have to push it wide. Keep the chest up, pulse it. Get low and pulse it. Good breathing. How low can you get? Can you bring that butt about the height of the knees? Go for it. Keep that chest up. Keep that spine straight. Pulse it down, pulse it low, get it down. Come on. Pulse it out. Come on. 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, we relax the knee, we push the knee wide. Relax the knee, push the knee wide. Feel that in the glute, feel that outer thigh. Good job, keep it low, feel the quads and hamstring. Let's go. 10, 9, keep going. 8, 7, get those knees wide. 6, good breathing. 5, almost. 4, 3, we're close, feel that glute. 2, and 1. Okay, so now you have options. Maybe you just need a little bit of cardio. You're just gonna kind of go side, 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 little squats. Or maybe you can do the jump down, okay? What can you do? Join me now, let's go. A little jump out. Get a little cardio in, come on. 10, touch the ground if you can. 9, 8, 7, 6, get down lower than me. 5, come on. 4, 3, 2, almost. Done. Switch the sides up. Ready? Side lunge. Pull it. Now, remember where we went to with this? If you want to, you can bring the knee up. I'm not going to for my balance, but if you have great balance, if you need a little extra challenge, do it. Breathe. Cool, let's talk about side lunge again. Just keep going as I'm talking. Straight leg. When I'm in my low phase, my knee's about over the foot. The knee does not push out wide, it does not come in. Keep the chest up, keep that spine straight, push that butt back and down. Deep in that side lunge, come on. Step it out wide. How wide can you step it out? If you got that band, it feels great pushing against that. Good. Keep it going. Let's do 5 more. 5, 4, close. 3, almost. 2, 1. I'm gonna keep the leg wide. I'm gonna point the toes out wide. Chest stays up, squat it out. 10, knees wide. 9, breathe. 8, 7, 6, 5, get that butt back. 4, get low. 3, 2, almost. 1. Okay, I'm gonna hang out low. How low can you bring it? Chest stays up, spine is straight, knees wide, they're over the back of the foot. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Come on, get low, good. How well can you do this? Can you get lower? Try it. Push your body. This is where we grow stronger, come on. Push it, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cool, hang out low. Relax, press, good. I relax the leg and then I extend it out wide with the knee, keeping the feet flat, anchoring down through the heel. Keep that going. 10, breathe. 9, come on. 8, almost. 7, good. 6, 5, close. 4, almost. 3, 2, 1. Okay, cardio, come on. Jump it. 10, 9, come on. 8, get down. 7, move fast. 6, let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go grab some water. Gently, be careful when you take off that band, okay? No tripping on the band. Grab some water. Come back with whatever band you want to use for upper body or your dumbbells if you don't have one. Okay, I have my band. I'm gonna use this one for my upper body. It's more of like a traditional band material and good. So I'm gonna put it right below the wrist, okay? Right below the wrist. So what's gonna happen first? So I'm gonna go hands up. Let's go ahead and get those arms up straight. Okay, my hands are up. So I'm gonna go right arm pull down. I'm gonna go left arm pull down. I'm gonna go both arms, pull it. When I pull it, my elbows are aiming back and this band hits the top of my chest. Ready? Right, left, both. Right, left, both. Right, left. Now, if you're using dumbbells, it's gonna be tough. You would have the dumbbells up, lightweight, very lightweight or no weight at all. And you would go through this and you're probably gonna get less reps in, but just do what you can do, okay, if you're using dumbbells. Okay, let's go, a couple more. Right, left, both. Right, left, both. Now I'm gonna hang out with both. Here I am, see me? I got it, and my elbows are pushing back. I got it on top of my chest, and I'm gonna go pull, pull. So I lifted a couple inches, and then I pulled my elbows back. I squeeze the shoulder blades together. I hit that top of the chest, and we go pull, 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 pull. 10, come on, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake that out. Shake it out. Move out those shoulders. Move around the neck. Give yourself a breather in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I have my band. Again, it's about 1 inch below my wrist. Right under the wrist is fine. Okay, so I'm right there with the band, okay? I'm gonna have my hands straight out in front of my shoulders, and I'm gonna pull them back. Oh my goodness, my arms are tired already. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and go pull. Now, you got that? You kind of got the idea that we're gonna hit the top of the chest. We're pulling the elbows back. Now I'm gonna do the same pattern. Right, left, both. Right, left. Ugh. Man, I'm already tired. So what I need to watch out for is that I'm keep going. I'm just talking to give myself a break. I need to watch out that I'm not shrugging my shoulders and having bad form. If I am, I'm gonna give myself a shake out. It's getting heavy. I don't know what I did. This is really tough to me today. If you're using dumbbells, you probably will get in less reps. And we go right and left. I'm gonna do one more because that's all I have left. Right, left, and both. Okay, this one's not nice at all, but here we go. We're gonna go pull, 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 pull. Pulse it out, bring it back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. Goodness. Okay, so that's all I have in me for the first round with the band. We're gonna get some more band in on that second round. But before we get there, let's go ahead and change it up a bit. I'm gonna go upper body and core now. So I need you to have your mat and dumbbells, okay? So let's set up mat and dumbbells real quick. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start you off with a plank. We're gonna get to the dumbbells very soon. I do not need them on the first one though. Okay, so you're in a plank. We're gonna go forearms for this plank, and you have options of being on your toe or knee. I'm gonna try and say my toe. I may need to go to my knee. Now, for me, my form is not as great as it used to be. Go ahead and get in that plank right away. Go ahead and get there, just hold as I talk. You need to have the top of your head, the top of your butt, nice in a line where I can put a plank on it and it's gonna be even, okay? I'm lifting my butt a little bit at this point, I think. So you gotta try. Ready? You're there still, you're great. You've been there probably already because I was talking my way through. So now I'm gonna have you add in some motion. Let's go ahead and try this. You're gonna go tap, together, tap, together. Go for it. I'm gonna go to my knees, okay? Knee, back, knee, back. You doing okay? If you can, tap it. Your head is the 12th part of a clock. Your legs are the 6. You got to hit that 3 and 9. Ready to get that leg all the way out there. Hit that 3, hit that 9. Keep the abs tight. And in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Cool. Okay, so hold your plank, hold your plank. We're not done yet. If you need to take a break, go to your knees. You're going to go ahead and pike up and then come back down. Keep your abs tight the whole way. Pike and back down to a perfect plank. So you're going to feel this in your arms. Yes. Keep your abs tight. Keep it going. And in 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one, and 1. Cool, flip it over, grab your dumbbells. You may get there before me. If you do, we're going into a chest fly. So lay down, have your knees bent in pyramid, arms wide, hover them above the ground, and then come to chest fly. Okay, so like I was saying, chest fly, here we go. So my chest fly, I have no bend in the wrist, a little bend in the elbow joint. I get those arms super low. How low can you bring them? Can you graze the ground? Maybe just a few inches above the ground, wherever you're at, try to get them wide, and then hug them in. Now, for me, this is a little bit light. If you have heavier weights, you can always kind of substitute out and go to your heavier ones for this one. But for me, I'm just gonna use these ones. And what I'm gonna do is, as my inside of my elbow starts to see each other, I'm gonna put that mental squeeze. So I'm gonna go ahead and play the mental game where I pretend it's super heavy and I flex, 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 flex that muscle all the way up, okay? So I'm gonna work my pectorals by engaging them and flex that muscle, okay? You got this. Cool. Okay. The thing I haven't been doing, if you would like to do, you can add in the low back, which is great because we can kind of knock the 2 birds, 1 stone, get a little low back, get a little glutes in. Go ahead and lift up if you'd like that. Okay, you doing good? Couple more. And in 3, breathe. 2, we're gonna come back to chest in a minute. And 1, but before we do, give me, if you can, a tricep press. So I'm gonna talk through it and I'm gonna add to it. So what's gonna happen here is my arms are shoulder width apart. My elbows are right above the shoulder. I'm gonna drop down. How low can you bring it? When I drop down, the top part of my arm, the shoulder to elbow is straight up. And then I'm gonna extend the bottom half of my arm without extending through the wrist. I'm gonna say that part again. Do not extend through the wrist. The only joint moving is the elbow joint. Got it? Cool. You wanna add to it? Let's do it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and do my tricep press. Then I'm gonna have you, I can't crunch anymore. So that's why I'm extending my legs. I'm gonna have you crunch up and then do another tricep press. And then you're gonna lower down. Okay, so tricep press, my arms are up. I have to use my legs because I don't got the ab muscles right anymore. And then you're gonna go tricep press and then lower down. Don't make me do any more, you got this, okay? So tricep, crunch up, tricep, arm up, lower down. Tricep press, crunch up, tricep press, lower down. You can do it, go for it. If not, that's fine, just stay with me. We're tiring out those triceps. The arms should be getting nice and tired. Now, if you're doing the one with the crunch, you're gonna be off a little bit on the counting, but just keep going. Get as many as we can in the next 10 seconds. Keep going for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and you are done. Cool. Whew, back to chest. Okay, I'm gonna use my legs with this one. I do a bridge up, you don't have to. Here we go, I'm bridging. So now I did the one, obviously the way before. So now what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna keep my arms wide, I'm gonna pulse. You don't like the pulsing, go back to what I was just doing with the full extension. So my arms are wide, I hover above the ground, no bend in the wrist, little bend in the elbow, arms stay low, pulse it up. I can add my bridge pulse with it, keep it up. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and you're done. Cool, okay. Slowly, gently. Oh, let's do one more. You got enough time. Go ahead, set down the dumbbells, set down the dumbbells. Let's just do a little bit of low abdomen. So I'm gonna have you either frame your body or slide your hands underneath high butt, low back, which is gonna be your preference. What do you wanna do? And then you're gonna extend your legs out and you're gonna go for these little flutter kicks. I'm not gonna do it, okay? So if you don't wanna do it, you can keep the knees bent at tabletop and extend, or you could tap down. I'll do this one. Go, flutter, let's go, flutter, flutter, move. Which one are you doing? Do it now. Keep it going. Tighten up those abs, continue breathing. Do not let go, keep those abs tight, keep it up. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. Whew, good job. Okay, take your time coming up. Don't get a dizzy rush. And we're gonna go ahead right now, get yourself a sip of water, okay? And then we're gonna reset for legs, and we will be using the band. So find your band if you want to, get some water, clear yourself a little path. We're going to legs. Okay, you beat me there, that's great. Gently put on your band. That means be aware, requires some balance, and adjust if you need to hold on to something or sit down to do so. Okay, so here I am. I got my band on my legs. We talked about it, where you want to set it, somewhere around mid-thigh, closer to the knee, a little harder, up a little bit higher, a little bit easier. Okay, if you can make those adjustments. So now, we got to do the side lunges. Those were cool. We did about 15 of them. So now we're gonna go forward lunge, okay? So what I'm gonna do here is I'm going to start with my feet about hip width apart, and we could start with, just for the sake of being the same, your left leg. So your left leg will do a big old step forward. Now when I do a big old step forward, what's happening is this body weight now has to push off, okay? So I have to push off. Now you have options. I have a really hard time with the band being able to go high knee, but it's awesome because you are working hip flexor and glute. If you want to, you can do high knee or you could tap down, okay? So big step forward, high knee, or tap. I'm gonna do a tap, okay? Here we go. Big step, push off the front leg, okay? Big step, push off the front leg. Keep that going, keep that going. Good breathing. Good, so let's talk about it. Feet are about hip width apart. We're stepping forward, planting, I'm sinking down into that lunge, and then I'm gonna press off through the heel of the front leg. And again, I can go high knee to make a little challenge, or I can tap it back like I'm showing here. It's up to you. Continue to breathe. Good. Let's do about 5 more. And in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Cool. Okay. Let's go ahead now and step it out wide. I'll get a little closer to the camera. And I'm going to point my toes out. Chest stays up. Squat it down, get those knees wide. Squat it down, get those knees wide. Good. Get down low into that squat. As we get down low, the knees push us wide. Continue to breathe. Good. So my spine is straight. I'm pushing that butt back, keeping that chest up. Continue to breathe. Good. And in 10, 9, get low. 8, keep it going. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, cool. So hang out low. We're gonna pulse down. Chest stays up, spine is straight. Dip, dip. Knees stay wide. The knees are gonna wanna collapse, then you gotta keep them wide. Okay, let's go. Dip, dip. 10, come on. 9, keep it up. 8, get low. 7, almost. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so I'm low, and right now you can see my toes are out. I'm gonna push my heel out, heel in. Keep that squat, keep it low. Ready? Out, in, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cool. Cardio time. Jump it. I'm done jumping. You can jump it. Ready? Let's go. Down, down. 10, 9, come on. 8, get low. 7, breathe. 6, 5, 4, move it. 3, we are close. 2, 1, awesome. Walk it out. Get a couple breaths. Get ready. Switching the legs up. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. Stepping forward now to your right leg. Ready? Big step forward, chest stays up. I'm bending down, okay? And I can either go high knee or tap. Up to you, I'm gonna tap. Let's go. Big lunge forward. Chest stays up. Keep that going. Spine is straight. Okay, so ideally, the main muscles working here, I know we have the band, so it like plays into this, are gonna be the back side. So we're working hamstring, glute. So what I need you to do is sink down into your lunge, push off that front heel, okay? I don't want it just to be like a step forward to lunge and just working hip flexor is what I'm getting at. You have to have that sink down moment. So we step, sink, pull it on back. Step, sink, pull it on back, okay? Good. Keep that going, keep that going. Get that sink down. Keep moving. Excellent job. 5, 4, 3, you are close. 2, and done. Legs wide. I'll get a little closer to the camera. I'm gonna go ahead and do legs wide, my toes out, squat it up, down, let's go. Knees push wide, down, up, down, up. Get those knees wide, they should be over the feet. If you're using a band, I know the legs are getting tired, they don't wanna push wide, but you have to fight that, let's go. Get low, get up, move it. Good, keep it going, keep it going. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, almost. 3, 2, 1. Okay, hang out low. Get low, chest up, butt back, and down. Pulse, pulse, pulse. I'll count about every other. Let's go. 10, breathe. 9, get low. Knees wide. They're getting tired. They want to sink in. Push them wide. Get them wide. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hang out low. Okay? So here we go. If you have a band, I know you're tired. Try the best you can. I'm going to go ahead and go onto my toe. Heel out. Heel in. I'm going to try and stay low as I do this. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, close. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, done. Cardio, jump it, jump it. I'm not jumping, let's go. Down, down, fast, cardio, push, let's go. 10, breathe, 9, come on, 8, almost, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, walk it out, walk it out. Go grab yourself some water and be careful when you take off the band, okay? Careful. Grab some water. Come back with the band you'd like to use for upper body. Grab my water. Working my breathing. I'm gonna grab my band. So I have my band, and again, I'm gonna set it up below my wrist, okay? You can see that, below the wrist? Good. Now my hands are kind of like in guard. What I'm gonna do is have my elbow up the height of my shoulder, so I don't wanna drop it, I wanna keep it up. And I'm gonna go one arm out, the other arm out, and then I go both arms out. We have a pattern like we did before. Let's go. Right, left, both. Hit it. Right, left, both. Keep going, keep going. Work your breathing. Knees soft, abs tight. Excellent job. Keep that moving. Good job, good job. Awesome. Okay, you're doing great. We're gonna do a few more. So let's do about 3 more. And then 3, arms should be tired, mine are tired. 2, that's where we want them. And 1. Oh goodness, shake that out, good. So I'm gonna do shoulders back and down, stretch out the neck, get a few breaths in. Excellent job. Oh, I forgot to do the pulsing. Oh, I hate this. Ready? Let's go. Coming down. Here we go. In, wide, in, wide, in, wide, in, wide. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and super done. Okay, now we'll shake it out again. Shake it out, shake it out. Good job. Okay. Doing great. Okay, just a couple more, just a couple more. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna start with my, first off, my band's twisting, so I'm just gonna untwist it. Cool, so I'm gonna start with my right hand, or your right hand on top, and I'm gonna go open wide, center, open wide, left goes up, center, right up, open wide, left up. Can you do that? I'm like bracing myself because it's getting really hard. Here we go. Good job, good job. Very hard for me at this point. If you're using dumbbells, you're gonna do less reps, okay? Because it's gonna be very hard. So just do what you can do. And in 4, 3, 2, and done. Good job. Okay, so we have that little pulse out one. Get ready, it's coming. Arm center, open, 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 pulse, pulse, pulse. Keep the shoulders down, neck long. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Good job, we made it, we made it. Let's go ahead and throw those bands out of the way. Pull out your mat, pull out your dumbbells. I'll meet you down on the ground. If you get there before me, we're going for chest flies again. So just set up, go chest fly, because you probably did get there before me. So if you're laying down on your back, go ahead and start your chest wide. Your legs could be a pyramid, and you could do a hip lift to get the bridge in. I finally joined you. So I'm doing my lift up. And again, this is a little light. I'm assuming it's a little light for you. This is one of the bigger muscles. So what I'm gonna say is if you have like a switch up of weights, now's a good time. If not, you're gonna do what I do and just put the mental flex there. So what I'm gonna do is as the inside of my elbows greet each other, I am flexing, squeezing, drawing pectorals up. Good job. Good breathing, cool. You doing good? Sure you are. Let's do about 5 more. And in 5, 4, 3. Now, for sake of time, I'm gonna continue with the tricep one. I'm not gonna introduce anything there, okay? So we're gonna do tricep one again. So you could just do the tricep press where the arms are straight over the shoulder, elbows pointing forward, tricep press. You wanna add to it? I'm gonna have to show you just a couple. Here we go. I could go tricep press and I come up all the way, arms are up straight, and I go tricep press, arms are straight, and I lower on down. You could get one more out of me. If you wanna see it, watch now. Now, if you get the hang of it, just keep going. Obviously, I have to move my legs around because I don't have the ab strength right now. So you would keep your legs down. You can even straighten out your legs. You even make it harder. You know how you make it harder? Lift those legs up and add in tricep press lift with the legs up. And keep the legs up to tricep press and down. I'm just gonna do my straight tricep press and forego the ab stuff. Add the ab stuff though if you can, really do. Okay, because we're gonna work big muscles in the abdomen as you get that full sit up in. And if you can't get the full sit up in, just a regular crunch will do. Good job. Get as many as you can in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, you're doing good. Let's go for it. I'm gonna do a bridge with it. So I did lift my hips. My arms are open. You could go to that pulse one, or you could go into the snow angel. So what you're gonna do is you're in the snow. You're gonna make those wings with the arms, hover that weight, draw those big wings. Join me now, and we breathe for 10, 9, good breathing, 8, 7, 6, no bend in the wrist, 5, a little bend in the elbow, 4, keep those arms low, 3, you are close, 2, and done. Awesome. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna set down my weights. I'm gonna flip it on over, okay? Flip it on over. You're heading into a plank. So head there, go onto your forearms. You wanna be forearms on toes, that's fine. You can also go forearms and knees. Try to keep your spine straight. Get there now. Hold it, hold your plank. Cool. Okay, so you're in your plank. Good, abs in tight. Draw your abs in, the belly button wants to drop to the ground. You're gonna draw it back in. You're gonna keep that spine straight, okay? And you're gonna go ahead and go forward, back, stall motion. Okay, you keep going. I'm gonna do a few and then I'm gonna drop to my knees. You keep going, let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, keeps on. 5, abs tight. 4, 3, 2, you're not done yet. 1 knee down, 1 up, 1 knee down, 1 up. Abs stay tight, let's go. So as you do this, try to keep the abs tight. Try to keep that spine straight. Dip one knee, lift one knee. I just dropped down to my knees, but again, I'd like you to keep trying. Keep going. Push it in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Cool. Okay, so now we're gonna pike it out. You're gonna go lift up, back down, lift up, back down. You wanna make it a little bit harder for the arms. You can go straight arm, pike to plank, pike to plank. Abs stay tight the whole time. Let's go. 3 more. And in 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Lay down on your back, lay down on your back. From here, I'm gonna go ahead and have you go into flutters. So if you can lay down before me, you can slide your hands underneath low back, high butt, or you can frame your body, kick those legs out, get those legs straight, flutter it out. If you don't wanna flutter, you can keep the knees bent and extend out, or you could tap down. Either way, you could do straight leg flutter, you could do tabletop to extension, or you could do toe taps. Let's go, let's go. Keep going, tight abs, continue to breathe. Draw those abs in tight, but breathe, okay? Keep moving, and in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, almost, 3, 2, and you're done. Good job, good job. If you need to grab a stretching strap, go ahead and grab one now. We're gonna move right into stretches. So I'm gonna go hands over head, long body, long spine. And what's gonna happen here is I'm gonna get that stretch for the abdomen, stretch for the low back, stretch for the arms, and elongate that body and breathe. So what I'm going to do from here is I'm going to take a deep breath in, release it, hug the knees in, and I want you to draw your knees in as tight as you can. You might be able to get some rounding of that low back, so some spinal flexion. So kind of lift that butt up if you hug it in real tight. Again, continue to breathe. Now I'm going to release how tightly I'm holding my grip, and I'm going to draw circles. So I'm drawing some circles with my knees, and my low back is tracing this H shape on the mat. I'm loosening up that low back. Great, switch direction of that circle. Continue to breathe. Awesome. So now I'm going to go arms wide, knees bent. I'm going to drop the legs side to side. Ready? Drop it. And drop it. Your goal is to keep your arms wide and anchored. Mine don't do that anymore. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and pass one leg at a time off to the hands. I'm not gonna use my hands, I'm gonna use a stretching strap. You can do that as well. And my bottom leg can either be bent or straight. I'm gonna stretch out, get that leg straight if you can. Stretch out that leg, feel that hamstring, breathe deep breaths. Point your toe down. Lift the toe up. Circle for the ankle joint. Switch direction of the circle. Opposite arm grabs that leg. Same side arm down to the ground as anchor. Pull that leg across, straighten it out, point the toe down, and breathe. Release slowly. Switch the legs up. Point the toe down. Lift the toe up. Circle for the ankle joint. Switch direction of the circle. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do opposite arm, grabs that leg, same side arm, anchor down, pull that leg diagonal across the body, stretch it out, point the toe down. Get that stretch to the outside of the leg and breathe. Okay, release that. Cool, okay. So now my right leg goes onto my left thigh and make like this number 4. I could slide the hands in and hug it in, or you could sit up too. So I'm getting the stretch for the hip and the glutes. Continue to breathe. And again, you could do this laying down, hugging in. Slow release and switch. Great. So I'm going to extend out my legs. And then from here, I want to push my heels out, keep the feet hip width apart, and you're going to fold over and grab like your ankles, your calves, whatever you got. I have to separate the legs, but you keep them together. Go for it. Let's do soles of the feet together now. With the soles of the feet together, you have options. You can push those knees down. You can hold it here. If you want to, you could kind of keep that spine straight, tip forward a bit, and just kind of push down with the elbow, okay? Get that stretch. Continue to breathe. Okay, awesome job. So now we move on. I need you to go onto your stomach. You're gonna lift up either through the forearms or the palms into a cobra stretch, but I want that back to be in a nice, not line, but a nice fluid back, okay? So I want the vertebrae to be in a nice fluid, almost minor like J looking. Okay, so onto your stomach, lift up through the forearms or the palms. I'm gonna go ahead and have to modify. So you do cobra stretch, I'll do cat-cow. From here, let's push back into child's pose. Your knees stay hip width apart. Then you're gonna go ahead and walk those hands out, and you're gonna bring that butt to the heels, and you're gonna fold over into child's pose. Now just relax. Release the tension of the low back and glutes. Melt down. Slowly coming up onto all four core. From here, you're taking a step forward, one leg at a time. Stepping one leg at a time, I'm going to drive that back hip flexor forward. The focus is the back hip flexor and quadricep. And you can modify this one to make it harder. Slow release, all four core. Switch the legs up, and let's go for it. Drive that back hip flexor forward. Slow release. Take your time now. Now we transition to standing. Don't flick your head up. Slowly come up. Make sure there's nothing to trip on. Move things out of the way. When you stand up, if you beat knee to the top, you're going to work your breathing. You're going to roll your shoulders back and down. We'll get ready to stretch out. A little bit more upper body. Here we go. My feet now, I'm going to go ahead and take a little bit wider base. I'm going to do arm up, and I'm going to reach down for my ankle. No bend in the wrist. Get that stretch. I feel it in the hip. Feel along the side, and I come neutral and take a breath. Switch it. Continue to breathe. Slowly up. I would like you to show me here. Pull the arm in front of the body, pull it in tight. Get the back of that arm stretched out. Switch it up. Back of the arm stretched out. Switch it up. Elbow up. Slow release and switch. Slow release, shoulders back and down. Okay, so I'm stretching at the chest, and this requires a lot of muscles getting stretched. I'm gonna go spinal extension. I'm gonna go arms wide, you have to breathe. And I'm gonna do thumbs back. Stretch your chest, stretch your back, breathe. From here, a big ol' hug in. Hug it in gently, fall forward to what you feel comfortable. And then just hang there for a second. I feel a stretch in my back, feel it in the back of my legs. Feel it in my spine. Now I'm gonna go limp and I'm gonna stack each vertebrae on top of each other, coming up to the top nice and slow. When I come up to the top, my shoulders roll back and down. I'm gonna keep them back and down. I'm gonna drop my chin to my chest, and then I go side to side, shoulder to shoulder, chest, chin to chest. Take your time. Coming up, look over the shoulder. Other side. And then up. And awesome, we did it. Good job, good job. I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Unless anything dramatic happens with me, I'll be here. I'll see you on Wednesday. Have a good rest of the day. Thank you, guys.